All right, so in the first week of June 2025, they found 33 bodies in a park in Decatur named Legacy Park. And they eventually figured out that it was actually a burial site. I was going to approach this a little differently, but might as well just hit you with the hard-hitting facts. Burial site found where a 19th century orphanage operated in Decatur. 30 infants and children are among those believed to be interred in 30 infants and children are among those believed to be interred in Legacy Park. What is interred? I've never seen that word. Anywho, Decatur, Georgia. Decatur has discovered a burial site in a city park with as many as 33 sets of remains, most of them infants and children. Legacy Park is a sprawling green space located south of downtown Decatur that was originally a 19th century orphanage. Dorsey Nobles and his brothers lived at the orphanage in the 1970s. He is now the facility manager. In the 70s? That's not far enough displaced to be having 30 bodies in the backyard. I didn't catch that the first time. Okay, let's keep going. It was a children's home to start with, so obviously we took care of kids like me, but now we've got 18 nonprofits here, and a lot of them deal with children too. Nobles said on Wednesday. The park broadened its mission with the construction of a new walking trail and bike path. As the construction continued, workers discovered an obstruction that experts identified as a grave site. They used ground-penetrating radar to inspect the area. An assistant city manager described it to the city commission this week. It indicates conditions that may correspond with a potential total of 33 burials, Kara Shearer said June 16th. She says the consistency of the soil produced clues indicating 22 children, 8 infants, 1 adult, and 2 cremated remains. Guys, how the fuck did y'all just build on top of this? What's up with city ordinance? Like, y'all are supposed to know that that was there. Shearer says it was not a mass grave. Bitch, there was 30 people in there. The spacing appears to indicate separate burials, though still tightly grouped, approximately 30 feet from the road. The city is expected to reroute its bike path around the burial site on the grounds of the old orphanage. So what the fuck? How far did the orphanage stretch, guys? What if there's areas that we don't realize that there's more people? Huh? Because y'all already built on top of it, bitch. Talking about we're just gonna move the bike path around. What about places that y'all already fucking built shit on top of this? Because you obviously didn't know it was there. How you work for the city? How y'all working for the city and you don't know what's in a place before what you trying to put there? The city of Decatur expects to create a memorial for those interred, though what it may say or look like remains a work in progress. So we don't even know who the fuck these people are. There was no headstones. What is this? Let me find another one. Hold on. Fox 5. Okay. Construction at Legacy Park was halted after crews discovered an unmarked burial site linked to a 19th century orphanage. Damn, that what it looked like back there. Okay, we still talking about Legacy Park in Decatur, Georgia, y'all. Ground penetrating radar. Okay, 33. Decatur city leaders will reroute the multi-use path and create a memorial. Man, that's what. So they were working on this path when they found the burial site. The Georgia State Historic Preservation Office requested an immediate halt to further work while the area was assessed. And they found 33 fucking burials. Okay. The GPR survey was conducted to assess the feasibility of the path using the design data to propose a design closer to the road. What's next? In response to the findings, the city plans to shift the path design to avoid disturbing the burial site. Officials also announced that they will lead efforts to create a memorial honoring those laid to rest there. All right, devil's advocate, just hear me out. How do y'all know that was a burial site? What if that was a murder site? What if that was a place where a murderer took people and just happened to bury them in the same place that this orphanage was back in the day? Dude, crazy shit like this used to happen all the time because murderers thought they were the most clever and they would do shit like that. Go bury that shit in the backyard of a place that already has bodies, right? 33, we ain't got no documentation. We ain't got no paperwork. We ain't got no paperwork from the orphanage or nothing that say that these people came from here. Am I tripping or are they? Because, something ain't right. Something ain't right.